For the second time now, consumers just had a big win. First, after record high prices at McDonald's, the internet seemed to rally around $3 hash browns as a sort of line drawn in the sand moment.
Step over this line.
Okay, I'm a steppin'.
And in fact, there was so much kickback online, McDonald's, who previously was boasting about its ability to raise menu prices without denting sales, finally had to walk back that sentiment after weaker than expected sales. And now, it's time for Wendy's turn in the hot seat. After trying to push their new surge pricing menu, which was probably cooked up after some out-of-touch Wendy's executive sobered up enough to check how much he really paid for that Friday night Uber and decided that he found a great new policy he should borrow. But they were met with immediate backlash online and rushed to clarify, whoa, we didn't mean we would raise prices during peak demand. What would make you think that? The name surge pricing? Heavens no. Instead, they tried to reframe it as a good thing. This new policy was actually in customers' benefit. This would allow them to more easily offer discounts. In fact, they were doing this for us, not to us. Well, no one bought it. And actually, Asmongold, who famously loves Wendy's, had a really good point on this regarding their chili.
You show up at 9 at night and there's they close at 10 and they're selling chili for 70 cents. I don't think that's going to happen. And I think if it does happen, they will slowly raise that floor. Starts good so people accept it, and then they slowly make it worse as people begin making it a part of their routine.
You see, people are calling this out for what it is: price gouging. Corporations never do anything like this for our benefit. I mean, obviously, right? They're a corporation. Their entire purpose is to generate revenue, by hook or crook, and, well, it seems like a lot of the latter lately. They're trying to make money. Well, look who just had to release another follow-up statement letting us know, actually, they won't be introducing this surge pricing after all. And the only reason they didn't is because people put their foot down and made it clear they weren't going to tolerate it. Which is great, because as soon as this sort of thing becomes accepted, it quickly becomes the norm across the industry. As other corporate giants figure out they can get away with it, well, of course, they're going to want a piece of that pie too. In fact, this sort of reminds me of the recent drama surrounding the Unity game engine that happened not too long ago, where once again, greedy executives begrudgingly walked back their new dystopian pricing plans only after being publicly shamed and boycotted. But just like with Unity, I think it's a bit too late. This sort of thing really leaves a bad taste in your mouth, which isn't exactly what you're looking for in your food, is it? With so many other options to choose from, I think people should just stop going to Wendy's for a while. Sure, they walked back their decision, and that's great. But I think this is the perfect chance to make an example of what not to do for all those other companies out there. In fact, fast food as a whole just doesn't offer the same value it used to. And I'm sorry, but if it's basically the same price as dining in used to be, well, I'm just not going to go and eat out as much anymore. Frankly, I can't afford to. And sure, fast food is selling convenience, but value is always a part of the equation. I mean, have you guys taken a look at the dollar menu at McDonald's recently? Oh, excuse me, it's renamed Value Menu now. Yeah, what a big value. Not to mention how ridiculous food delivery fees have gotten. Between service charges, inflated delivery menu prices, and tip, I'm paying as much in fees as I am on the actual food. I go into more detail on that and also how out of control tipping culture has gotten in general in another video. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below. But look, I know we've all been feeling the pinch with inflation running rampant in recent years. And it's not like wages are really rising enough to match it. Sure, pay's gone up, but inflation's gone up a lot more. And this isn't exactly a new trend. I mean, just take a look at this graph. It's an ongoing problem, it's just been getting even worse lately. Every single day, we keep getting charged more and more, but getting less and less. You can find countless examples of people calling out what we're now referring to as shrinkflation. And it just feels so demoralizing, which is why I think people are fighting back so hard now. We've had enough. These greedy corporations like Wendy's want to milk us even harder, well, they might as well be trying to juice stones at this point because I think we're all just about tapped out. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I just wanted to touch on the recent controversy with Wendy's because I think it deserves a lot more attention. I don't think we should just let them get away with walking back this decision. I think we should still continue to boycott them. I'm glad people are finally voting with their wallets and telling these greedy fat cats where they can shove it. But anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this, and if you're interested on watching that video on tipping and those Uber fees, please consider giving that a watch. I'd also be interested to hear what your thoughts are on this Wendy's scandal, and if Wendy's will still be getting your business anymore. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.